Yo, my beautiful family. It's your boy Philly, aka Philly Boy Wonder, aka your mama's favorite African. And look, as you can see by the title, we got another goddamn beautiful tier list today. It's a Cartoon Network original shows from 93 to 2025. RIP, because as y'all probably saw in recent times, they finally shut down the website and the network, which was crazy. That was a real big devastating moment for my childhood. I feel like I'm finally getting old now. It's crazy. Being a 2000 baby, I feel like I'm actually finally reaching unk status. Cause I'm seeing some of these things that I've had my entire life disappear. It's crazy. With that being said though, y'all, we got another tier list to make. And this one might stir up some controversy. This one could potentially stir up more controversy than any other tier list I've made, because I know a lot of people that probably watch this are, I'm guessing, within the same demographic and age range as me, probably have a connection to these kind of shows and may or may not disagree with my choices. But you know what? Like I always say, I'm gonna keep it 100 in abundance. I'm gonna do it the way I see it. I'm gonna call it how I see it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So let's get straight into it. You know, if I haven't seen it, I haven't seen it. If I don't remember, I don't remember. And everything else, well, we're just gonna keep it as it is, right? So Moxie, I have not seen that show. This one, what's that say? This one says Stage Ghost. I feel like I have seen that, but I don't really remember it. I feel like that was one of those things I watched like a long time ago that I cannot really remember. What a cartoon. I remember this one, but I was kind of like not too crazy about it. It was one of them shows where I feel like it played in the background, but it never really drew me. So I'm gonna give it like a D. It's kind of whatever, you know. But Dexter's Laboratory. Now we really get into real deal territory. Dexter's Laboratory is a great show. Excuse me. I will be honest with you though, even though, and I know this sounds crazy, even though I did like Dexter's Laboratory and it is a great show, and I can totally understand why a lot of y'all would probably say that it belongs up in the GOAT category of SAB. I will I'll put Dexter in the B. I'll put Dexter in the B. It's a good show. I would even say a great show, but it wasn't like amazing. It wasn't like one of them ones where I was super excited to watch it every single time. There were a lot of great moments, but there's a lot of shows that I hold to a higher caliber. I ain't gonna lie to you. But B, look, don't get mad at me, y'all. B is still a great rating. That's still a great tier. I might even move it to A. I might move it to A. We'll see. Depends on the competition. Johnny Bravo. Ooh, that's a good show too. That's a B. We putting that in the B tier because, you know, it was a good one. Like I said, it still wasn't one of my favorites, but I definitely did enjoy watching that as a kid. And there's a lot of nostalgia, a lot of good old memories with that show for sure. Cow and Chicken. That show was cool, but it's kind of aight. So we're going to put that in the C category. It was kind of like whatever to me. I Am Weasel. That show is kind of also aight. I was not really too crazy about that one. C tier. Not good. Not great, but not bad either. Kind of in the caliber. Powerpuff Girls. Bro, I don't care what y'all say, man. This show was not just for the girls. This show was lit. Powerpuff Girls, that's a motherfucking A tier. I don't care what y'all gotta say. Powerpuff Girls is an A tier. You could damn near put that in the S and I won't be mad. Powerpuff Girls is iconic, bro. Oh my god. Mojo. I remember that freaking monkey, and they had like the Powerpuff Girl movies and shit. Bro, that show was amazing. Sugar, spice, and everything nice, y'all. Y'all had to really be there to experience that. Ed, and Eddie. Y'all, I don't even want to hear it, bro. Ed, and Eddie is, guess what? Don't freak out because I'm moving it up and y'all see me place it somewhere else. But it's an S tier. That is, without a doubt, an S tier, bro. Ed was one of the biggest hustlers I knew. I swear to God, bro, he was always on the block trying to make a quarter every other day, trying to find a hustle, trying to get that bread. And then Double D was the more engineer, technical, smart, mathematician kind of guy. And then the other Ed, well, he was just in cloud 9. But that was a trifecta, bro. That show was amazing. Oh my God. S tier, there's no argument. And I feel like Ed, and Eddie's one of those unanimous S tiers where everybody damn near that watches this video or watches any other tier list video, they'll be like, yeah, nah. Ed and Eddie, that's an S tier for sure. Mike, Lou, and OG. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Ooh, man, boy. Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro. That's an S tier. That's an S tier Cartoon Network show, bro. I'm telling you. I damn near Oh my god, that brings back memories, yo. Yeah, no, that show's A1, bro. That show's A1. I don't even gotta explain that one. And then we got Sheep and I never seen this one. Goddamn Tame Squad. I don't really remember that. Samurai Jack, bro. That's gonna be an A tier. Gonna be an A tier. Heavily considered an S. You know what? No, we putting that in the S tier. Samurai Jack S tier. I don't care, y'all. It's an S tier. That show was flawless. That show was amazing. It was iconic. That was one of his innovative shows back in the day. One of them innovative shows where it was low key before its time. Grim and oh damn. So this ain't Billy and Mandy. This is like a different thing. I don't really remember this one. I don't really remember Grim and Evil. That was a different like spin-off type of show. I don't really watch that one. But Billy and Mandy, boy, that's also an S tier, bro. Damn. That's an S tier. You can't even argue that. Billy and Mandy is arguably one of the greatest Cartoon Network shows of all time. Like, that was one of my personal favorites, in my opinion. This one, another spinoff of Billy and Mandy. I never really watched that one. I never really was too into the spinoffs. Robot Jones. I remember that show. That's a B tier for sure. It was cool. C tier. Because like the B's and A's, that's where I'm edging towards the top. Where I'm like, okay, these are the classics, and I'm kind of just differentiating which ones I liked more. The C tiers are more the moderate ones, where I'm kind of like, that's I. And then the D's and E's are just like, I don't give a fuck about it. It's kind of like, hey, we not. You know what I mean? But Codename Kid Next Door, that is also an S tier. We're getting a lot of S tiers, y'all. I know it seems like I'm kind of going crazy and being too generous, but I feel like this is a pretty fair list so far, bro. You telling me that Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Samurai Jack, Billy and Mandy, and Codename Kid Next Door are not S tier shows? Those are S tier shows without question, bro. Without question. Damn near Powerpuff Girls could be considered an S tier also, but I don't want to overflow it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to overflow it. But we got Star Wars, The Clone Wars. That's gonna be an A tier. I'm gonna give it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a B tier. Because that's not the one I was thinking about. The other, y'all remember that one? There was multiple Star Wars, The Clone Wars shows, and I don't know if it's on this list yet or not, but that was one with a different kind of animation. But y'all remember like that 3D, like more realistic looking animation where they had like 6-7 seasons and they were doing the whole thing? Like, that was amazing. That was an A S tier type show. If they have that, I'm putting that there for sure. We got the goddamn, what's it say? Why are these are so small, bro? I can't lie to you. I don't really remember this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Now that's a different story, bro. That's also, y'all gonna get mad at me. That's another S tier. You can't get mad at me, bro. I was crazy about these shows. I was really, really crazy about all these shows. I might be being a little too generous with the S tiers. And you know what? I'll be real with you. I apologize, y'all. I have to make a change. Because as I'm looking at these S tiers, as I'm looking at this whole list, I do believe, don't get mad at me, don't hate me, y'all, but Samurai Jack does have to go down to an A tier. It was amazing, it was innovative, it was very different and before its time, but it's still not, it's like right below the S tier, because I feel like the S tier gotta be just its own different caliber, where like, yeah, A tier is great, it's amazing, it's historic and iconic for our childhood, but S tier is like one of them things where it's one of one and will be remembered for a very long time. Like this right here, the top 5 we got in the S tier so far, that's a cold ass bracket right there, I'm telling you. Puffy, Amy, and Yumi, nah, boy, nah. I'm gonna go with just don't remember that one. Juniper Lee, nah, I was not really too crazy about that one. Camp Lazlo, yo, that's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about that show. This is one of the moments where I'm like having memories that I just forgot that I had. Like I remember watching the show a lot back in the day. This is a great show. This is a great show for sure. I wouldn't say S, but I would definitely say, I would say A tier. I would say, actually, you know what? I would say B tier. I wasn't like the craziest about it, but it was a great show. I do remember watching it a lot as a kid. So it was definitely a B tier. And I'm low-key going to move Dexter's Laboratory, now I think about it, up to an A tier. Dexter's Laboratory deserved to be in an A tier. I feel like putting them in the B tier was low-key a little disrespectful. I know that some of y'all are probably going to get mad about Johnny Bravo being in the B, but I was not too amazed by it, but it was still a good show. Still a good show. Sunday Pants. Nah, I ain't seen that one. Is that? Oh my God, my gym partner's a monkey. This is another freaking memory I almost forgot that I had, bro. Yo, I'm low-key getting emotional right now, man. I'm reminiscing going down my childhood memory lane right now. My gym partner's a monkey. That was the shit, yo. That's the same thing. I put that in the, you know what? I'm damn near gonna put that in the A category. I loved that show. And I low-key think it was underrated. Because I don't know if I'm mistaken or not, but I do believe that show got canceled prematurely. I don't think it had too many seasons. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it didn't have too many seasons. And I remember liking it a lot as a kid. That was one of them shows that I remember watching back to back. After I was watching my Billy and Mandy and my Eddie after school, I would watch my gym partners and Monkey. Like that was lit, bro. That was a very, very underrated show. Ben 10, boy, we didn't even gotta argue. We don't even gotta argue, y'all. That's an S tier. I'm sorry. Argue with the wall, argue with your mama, argue with your fish. I do not care. Ben 10 is an S tier. If there was an SS tier, Ben 10's up there. I would damn near say Ben 10 is I'm gonna wait till the list is over, but Ben 10's probably the best Cartoon Network show of all time. Like probably the number one, if not one or two. It's probably the top three for sure. But I'm thinking number one. I'm really thinking number one. Squirrel Boy. Man, that show was kind of alright to me. I do remember it loosely. Wasn't too crazy about it though, but it was okay. It was okay. Oh my God, I forgot about this one too. I can't even read that. Is this a class? I forgot. I remember seeing the show as a kid, but yeah, it was alright. It was alright. That's also a C tier for me. It was alright. It was alright. Chowder, motherfucking Chowder, dog. Boy, Chowder is an A tier, yo. That shit's timeless too. Not an S tier, not flawless, not amazing, but boy, Schnitzel was one of my favorite characters of all time. I remember in high school, bro, I had the dumbest joke, and even now looking back, it's not even that funny, but it's more funny to me now that I thought it was so funny thinking back on it. But like, I had some homies back in the day. This is like high school, so this is years past Chowder's time, where we like, 14, 15, 16 years old, so we like old enough to not be straight dipshits. And we'd be in the fucking cafeteria, or we'd be in the playground at lunch, or the basketball courts, and we would just be saying "rada" all the time, "rada, rada, 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 rada," and we just and we would just die laughing for no reason, bro. And then we actually developed a level of communication where different forms of rada we would understand. So if I'm like rada rada with like a high pitch or like a slow formation, or like rada 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 fast, like, you know what I mean? We had different forms of communication for what rada meant. It became a very intricate part of our code. That shit was so funny. But man, Chowder, yo, give it its flowers, because I do think Chowder is also one of them gems that's low-key underrated when it comes to culture, y'all. Do not sleep on Chowder, I tell you. The Transformers show, this one was cool. I wasn't too crazy about it, but it definitely deserved a B tier. Transformers was cool. I remember that show. Ben 10 Alien Force. All the Ben 10 shows up until like Ultimate Alien or whatever the one was after that were amazing. I would say Ben 10 Alien Force is probably an A tier. That show was fire. Actually, no, I'm gonna say B tier. I don't know, because Ultimate Alien was better in my opinion. But nah. You know what? Ben 10 Alien Force is an A tier. Ben 10 did not miss for a long period of time. Even the live action movie. I don't know if y'all remember that one. That was a slept on gem too. It was not that bad. I think I got a lot of hate back in the day. And I feel like probably, okay, if I watched it now, I probably wouldn't like it, because it's definitely, I'm probably gonna look at it differently. But at the time when I was a kid, bro, that live action Ben 10 movie was lit, yo. That was a really big full circle moment watching that as a child. Seeing the live action aliens, that shit was crazy. But oh my God. I love how I'm constantly having these reactions, because I'm like, there are so many shows on here that I just forgot about, but then when I see it, my mind is remembering. It's just remembering everything, unlocking all these gems and memories. Flapjack, bro. Motherfucking Flapjack, yo. That's also an underrated gem. Y'all really had to be there for that. I feel bad for the people that was born way after this shit, because y'all missed out on history. The shows don't hit the same no more. I'm sorry. Flapjack is a classic, bro. We put Flapjack in the damn. I don't know. I gotta put it in the B tier. That's not disrespectful. I do like Flapjack, and I do think it's underrated. It's not amazing. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was. Excuse me, damn. It was definitely a B tier though. And definitely a B tier. Definitely a great show. Definitely enjoyed it a lot. And then we got The Secret Saturdays. I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen this show. I don't really remember it, but it looks like a show I would like. I don't know why. Just the cover, I don't know what it is, the font of the letters and shit. It looks like something I would enjoy, but I don't really remember it. And then there's Adventure Time. Oh my god, bro. Adventure Time. God damn, this list is actually really hard. I'm really forgetting how much of a bag Cartoon Network got in back in the day, bro. They was in a bag for so long, bro. Fuck. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to say Adventure Time is low-key an S, bro. I'm gonna have to say Adventure Time an S. I'll be serious. Like, what, bro? You can't tell me Adventure Time wasn't that shit. Because here's the thing, right? The reason why Adventure Time was so dope is because it was one of the few shows, right, on Cartoon Network and just kids television in general, where it was written in the framing of a children's show, where it was obviously meant for kids and it wasn't too vulgar, it wasn't too crazy, they didn't have a lot of, gore or intense lines or scenes, right? It was very, very digestible for children, but it still had good quality writing to where both kids and adults could enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, there are certain shows on this list that I probably loved as a kid that I probably wouldn't love now, right? But Adventure Time is one of them shows that I would still to this day watch and love. I haven't seen it in a while, but I know for a fact if I turned it on, I wouldn't mind it. Like, it's that good of a show where the writing was meant for kids and adults. It's not, like I said, it's not super vulgar or crazy, but you don't always need to have that to have an enjoyable experience. Like, Adventure Time was one of them ones, bro. Very, very good writing, very detailed, very creative. Like, that's a legendary show in general, outside of Cartoon Network. So they're gonna get their flowers for sure. Ben 10, Alien 4, or Ultimate Alien. Yeah, we gonna get that at A tier for sure. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien was one of them ones too. I don't know what the consensus was, how it was received by the community, but I like that show a lot. I think that entire trilogy of Ben 10, Ultimate Alien, Alien Force, all that shit was dope. Everything after that though, when they switched the animation styles and tried to do a different storyline, that wasn't really for me. I wasn't really too into that. I don't know if it's on the list or not, but it wasn't for me. Generator Rex. Speaking of that too, man, Ben 10, do y'all remember that crossover? Bro, that was one of my favorite moments of my childhood. I swear to God, that Generator X, y'all remember, right? Y'all remember the Generator X Ben 10 crossover when they had that like 1 hour special where they teamed up and beat that big alien guy, whatever it was? That shit was lit, bro. Generator X was a good show and heavily underrated. I remember this show got canceled super early. I think it only had like 2 seasons or some shit, bro. Generator X was a good show. B tier, not amazing, but I think it was a good show, and I feel like if they, developed it more, maybe had some different writers and just did it a little differently, it could have been like more of a legendary show, because the idea was dope, bro. Like nanobots and robots and all this shit, like the idea was really, really cool. It just wasn't executed the right way, unfortunately. So that's why I got canceled early, but I like that show. Regular show, man. Regular show. That's an S tier too. That's an S tier too, man. That's an S tier too, because you want to know why. Just like Adventure Time, it's a show that was so well written that both kids and adults alike could enjoy it together. I'm telling you, man. And those are the best kind of shows, bro. When you can write an experience that isn't meant for just one demographic of people, where all kinds of people can enjoy it, that's how you know you got a legendary show. Because once again, regular show, bro, as a 24-year-old man now, I could watch it and enjoy it the same way I enjoyed it when I was 12 years old, right? So I'm telling y'all, man, that's classic, bro. We got to give it its flowers. What's that say? Symbiote. Bro! Oh my God, yo. Nah, bro. I'm sorry for yelling, but like, nah. Okay, I actually totally forgot about this one. Now I'm really amped up, y'all. I was tired before, kind of a little drowsy with my reactions and shit, because I'm always in these late night sessions where it's 12 a.m. and shit. But like, bro, Symbionic Titan. I'ma say this right now. This should not be controversial, but it probably will be. This is hands down the most underrated Cartoon Network show of all time. I'ma say that right now. I'm telling y'all, bro, because this show also got prematurely canceled. And I remember so vividly when I was a kid, bro. I remember so vividly when I was a kid how mad I was because I knew it got canceled. I love this show, yo. I love this show. It is so underrated. I'm giving this an A tier. I'm giving this an A tier. Y'all may disagree. I don't know how many of my viewers were fans of this show, but I thought the idea was so cool. The storyline, the animation, like it was cool. And they had some iconic voice actors. I forgot who it was, but there was some like iconic voice actors that do a lot of Cartoon Network shows. But like that show was fire, bro. That show was fire. I miss that show so much. I damn near might rewatch some of it now. I'm in shock. I totally forgot about that shit. Robotomy. I never saw this one. I haven't seen that one, but it looks iconic though. I haven't seen that. Sklurvs. I don't know what the fuck that is. I haven't seen that one. Ooh, Gumball. Ooh, that's see, Gumball was one of the newer gems, bro. That was one of the newer classics where it came out a little bit later, but I enjoyed that one. I'm gonna give that one give it an A tier. Gumball was dope. Gumball was dope. I got respect for it. Low-key, hold on. Let's take a quick pause, y'all. I want to see this real quick. When did what's the show called? Gumball come out? I'm curious. Like, I actually totally forgot. Damn, 2011? Shit. And it ended when, bro? When did Gumball end? Hold on, I totally forgot about that. I can't spell. Damn, it ended 2019 after 7 seasons. That's crazy. That was fairly recently, bro. Yeah, Gumball's lit. Gumball's lit. I fuck with Gumball. I didn't watch it as much as a lot of these other classics we have on here, but Gumball definitely deserves its flowers. It's a good show. Good show. Fort Awesome. I never saw this one, so I don't really know that one. And here it is right here. This is the Ben 10 I was talking about, bro. When they switched up the animation and did this other bullshit, I was not a fan of this, yo. I really wasn't. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe there's some younger people in the audience that were watching this, but look, I understand that y'all may like this one because that's all y'all know. But when y'all look at this, and then y'all see this, just please understand where the originators were from, okay? Because this shit right here, bro, this shit right here, this is the blueprint. I'm sorry. This was trash. I'm sorry. Like the design, the animation, the way the watch looked, like everything about it was just like, it was just some shitty remake, yo. I did not like it at all. They couldn't do it. Uncle Grandpa. Look, yo, this right here might be the controversial one. I wasn't a fan of this show. I know it's actually beloved by a lot of people. I wasn't too crazy about it. It's going in the D tier for me. I really wasn't too crazy about it. I don't know why, but Uncle Grandpa just kind of annoyed me as a kid. Maybe I gotta check it out again and see how I feel, but it just didn't do it for me. I don't know what it was. I didn't really like it. Steven's Universe. Another one where honestly didn't do it for me. I know that may sound crazy because I know this is a popular one. I put it in the D tier. I didn't like it too much, man. I like the damn, what's it called? Steven's Universe. I wasn't too crazy about it. Mixels, I never seen that one. Clarence, wasn't crazy about that either. Wasn't crazy about that one either. These are D tiers for me. Like the D tier is where I'm kind of, once again, it's just E and F though, that's trash. So Ben, this one right here, Juniper Lee, trash. I'm sorry, trash. Over the Garden Wall. I don't really remember that one. The Bear Bears. I remember this show. I'm gonna give it a C tier. It was aight, but it wasn't anything like a wowza. It was kind of just aight. You know what I mean? Aight. You know what I'm saying? Royals. I never saw that one. This is another Powerpuff Girls? What the hell? They made another one? Yo, okay. I don't even want to look into it because I feel like I'm gonna go into it and get disappointed because I don't even remember them making this. When did they make another Powerpuff Girls? I don't understand that. I don't know. We're gonna just say haven't seen. Maggie Swords, I haven't seen that one. Oh my god, you see, it's more garbage Ben 10 shit. I'm sorry, get this fucking garbage out of here. No, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. Okay, KO. See, now I think we're starting to enter the newer age of Cartoon Network that I'm not familiar with because yeah, this is like the 1993 to 2025 list. And low-key, bro, they kind of missing some shit. Where's Total Drama Island? Because that's also, once again, one of the greatest Cartoon Network shows of all time. That shit was iconic. That was a blueprint, bro. I know everybody's seen that one. Yeah, they kind of missing some shows here, bro. I don't understand. So yeah, okay, KO. I haven't seen this one. Apple Onion, no. No, yeah, these are all newer shits. I haven't seen any of these. This is beyond my pay grade, y'all. This is like after I grew up. No. Steven Universe, no. Not the new one, no. Yeah, y'all, a bunch of no's. But I don't know about all these. This is some new shit. I haven't seen this. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe these are older ones that I just skipped past as a kid. But this is crazy because they're missing Total Drama Island, bro. Are you serious? That was on Cartoon Network, right? I'm not mistaken. I don't know, y'all. But let me look through this real quick because I got to do a little test. Let me see how I feel about my choices. And I want y'all to get some time to look at my choices, see how y'all feel about my choices, right? Let's run through it right quick. We got the S tier. I wouldn't change anything about this. I think this is pretty solid so far. This is good. The S tier is iconic, bro. A tier solid. Majin Partner the Monkey, underrated as hell. Symbiotic Titan, underrated as hell. Go watch it if you haven't seen it, please. Actually, don't do it. I don't want to put you on a journey where you know you're gonna not be able to finish it because it ends out of nowhere. It's like a season or two and then it's over. So don't even start it, actually. It's gonna be a sad story for you. It's gonna be very, very sad and you're gonna have no closure. B, C, D. Yeah, I think this is solid, y'all. I want y'all to let me know what you think because I know that once we start getting into the nostalgia, and once we start getting into the television shows, because it's one thing when I do a damn steaks tier list, it's one thing when I do a fast food restaurant tier list, it's one thing when I do a goddamn freaky female trends tier list, which is funny, which y'all should watch, by the way. That was funny. But when we get into the nostalgia, like I said, when we get into the euphoria, when we get into the childhood memes, bro, 1993 to 2025, bro, Gen Z babies, that's when we start getting into a little fishy conversation. That's when we start getting into things that may be a little touchy for some people. So I want y'all to let me know in the comments what y'all thought about this video, what y'all thought about this tier list. Am I tripping? Am I spitting? Am I fibbing? I don't know, but I would like to know what y'all think. I think this list is pretty solid. I don't know if it's too controversial. I don't really think it is. I can understand maybe if y'all are mad about Johnny Bravo or goddamn Uncle Grandpa, even though I think it's Buns, or Steven's Universe. But yeah, man, you know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make me smile. Y'all make me happy. We going up in the subs. You know, I started off on this journey when I had 135, and now we pushing 180 in only 2 weeks of consistency. So we doing it, y'all. Let's keep it going. I love y'all always. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next freaking video.
Shading my neck is so bright like a bee. Ballin' LA and I feel like Kareem. Run up a mill at my nigga named me. Know that the money is all that you see.